Think of only you. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Never thinking for the moment, baby, that you've been thinking of me too. Yeah. So I can't wait for the day that we can be together. I can't let you walk away. Oh, can't you see you and me were meant to be, oh baby? And there's nothing left to say. All right, so that's the second song that then popped in my brain. Hey, Valerie, welcome. Thank you for being here. Debar, hi, welcome. Anyway, so I'm awake. I woke up at 12 something, like 12:45, right? And I done got showered and dressed for the day. Mind you, it's still dark. I normally don't get up or need to do anything until about 6. But anyway, I done hit the shower and this is me right now. So the message is, I was singing Secret Lovers by Kiki Wyatt. Secret lovers, yeah, that's what we are. She said, what's the song? Let me look up these lyrics. She said, try so hard to hide the way we feel, 'cause we both belong to someone else, but we can't let it go. 'Cause what we feel is all so real. Mind you, I'm single, okay? So, I don't know where the secret lover coming in at. I ain't got none of those, 'cause I ain't got no, what you call that? 'Cause now I want to sing TLC. So I creep, yeah, just keep it on the down low. Like, I ain't none of that. Hey, Miss Kelly, what's up? Miss Kelly, I'm up, showered, ready for the day. Mind you, it's dark. Let me close this door, 'cause I'm loud. As people sleep in this piece. But Miss Kelly, I'm up singing. First of all, I was in the shower, just rambling, making up songs. But anyway, now I done got up and I'm over here singing Secret Lovers. Now, who in my energy wanna be my secret lover? Secret lovers, yeah, that's what we are. Let me see. Let me see if I can remember. Mind you, I be saying it every time but the minute I get on camera, I can't remember it. Anna Ata'alam. Something Arabia. This the second one. Anna Atal something. Let me look it up, because I'm gonna have to tell y'all, because I gotta get this right. I don't know why. Every time I get on camera, I'll be saying it all day, just out here minding my own business, winging it, saying it. But why can't I commit it to my memory? I need it in there. Anna Ata'alam. Let's see.
Learn Arabic sentence by sentence. How do you say, I am currently learning Arabic? You say, أنا أتعلم
اللغة العربية. أنا أتعلم اللغة العربية.
I am learning.
Period. All right, اللغة العربية. Anyway, so I'm over here up awake. It's 2:53. All right, so while I'm fully dressed, I'm really supposed to be asleep. This whole right now, everything is gonna mess up my day for tomorrow or make it better. I don't know, but because I know one thing, I'm not gonna go back to sleep. Then I'm gonna be online by 8, and then we're gonna be over here talking again. So anyway, and mind you, I stayed online for a very long time yesterday. Miss Kelly, do you have Kindle? Because if you have Kindle, I have produced a book, another one. It's called Earth School, okay? So it's there. Let me see. Anna Ata'alam Al-Lugatal Arabia. All right. So period. Clip that. Let's see. Let's go over here. Where we at? Let me give me some affirmations for the day to start my day off. All right. Cause I'm gonna give y'all the Lord's Prayer because I can remember that before I have to click all this stuff. I don't got everything up there. Our Father who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread and forgive us our trespasses. We forgive those who trespass against us. Lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. Because thine is the kingdom, power, and the glory forever and ever. We ask that you watch over us, protect us, keep us safe. Don't allow hurt, harm, or danger to enter into our space. God, give me the right words to say right here, right now, in the midst of. And Lord, revelation, please and thank you. I mean, all right. So, I'm over here. I'm awake. Why I say I'm alive? But the thing is, it say watch these types of people. So there's a message up here. It says a year ago. Let's see what this says, y'all. Because apparently watch these type of people. Mind you, it's in the members area. So maybe I should set it free.
So how are you doing? Happy Monday.
Let's see what we talking about.
How was your Mother's Day?
I told y'all when these things appear is like when I'm meant to see it. When you see it is when you're meant to hear it. I don't know why that's there.
You know, it's a lot happening.
No, I'm not. Yes, I did. Catch up, post on the book. Did you write it? Yes. It's personal. It's like regular things. So, you know, I utilize chat to help me, you know, do my spelling and grammar and things. But the stories are stories that are me. Like Earth School messages, things that I learned.
So members, it should be members only live. It should be Twitch.
All right, let's see what she talking about, y'all. Because it says, watch these types of people. Mind you, it's a year ago. It's in the members area. I got Secret Lovers in my system because that's what I'm up singing. But also whatever that other song that I was singing when I first came on here. So it's like love on the brain.
Good morning,
mind you, I ain't with nobody.
Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Why you say that, Miss Kelly? I got love on my mind. All right, whoever the nigga is that's waking me up right now, can you just go ahead and like cash at me or something? Because at this point, if I'm your girlfriend, like take care of me. Period. Let me know it's real.
Just go ahead and restart everything.
Because if you got me up, like, you know what I'm saying, in the shower, everything else, it's early in the morning, I'm awake. We over here talking about some secret lovers, like, that. And then the message, remember earlier, the message was NDA. Like, I'm cool with it, but you gotta, like, let's not do this. Let's not do the energetic game. Let's make it real. Period. I'm all for it. Little reindeer games.
Just get everything restarted, rebooted, so that way whatever the...
You're gonna have to go to God about it real quick. All right, let's see what she's saying. Come on, girl. Make it snappy. You done did all this. I got love on my mind. You got your book out and published. That's amazing. Congratulations. Thank you. I mean, I got this one. I got the other one that I seen was the Guide and Light. Like, I don't know why. I gotta find a copy of that because actually I need to be reading that with y'all because that's on there too. Mind you, that was actually really a good one. And I got the men's journal, but for some reason I didn't see the men's journal while I was on there. So I gotta go back and look and see what happened. And my dream journal is there. So like I got a couple things that are there. All right, so it says, watch out for these types of people. Let's see what she said. Come on, girl. What you doing? Back and forth, back and forth. This message, ain't must not be that long.
This is what you need to do. Past that, I'm not interested. But it's been a thing here. Good morning, Aaron. Good morning, beautiful. I love you. There's been a thing about people who show up and they're requesting, you know, people to do things. So not just me. This is for you. I'm just using me.
Please pray for me and my family.
But,
I mean,
so be mindful
amen.
of those type of people. They need to
God bless you so much. I mean,
go,
amen.
But they haven't even been interested in nothing that you do. And for me, it shows up in a form. It keeps being people. They want me to do videos with them, this, and the third. They want me to do content because I said I'm doing content, and I'm definitely doing content with those people who I feel like God is leading me to do content with, right? But also, I'm getting the other side of that, where it's people that show up and they're wanting me to do content with them, and then when I tell them no, they're upset. And mind you, this has happened to me about 6-7 times, right? like, where did you even come from? First of all, I don't even know you. And then for people to be upset behind the fact that I don't want to work with them, or it's not even, in some of them I didn't even tell I don't want to work with them. I just told, when God tells me to do that, then I'll do that. But what I'm noticing is it keeps being a thing. And so apparently, spiritually, the universe is saying, have you paid attention that this is what's happening? Because it keeps being a gimme, gimme, gimme spirit, but these also are spiritual people. So I don't understand how they don't see it for themselves, but and mind you, I do content all the time. I'm not really interested in like being a catalyst or being your soul. Like I'm just not, because for one, I worked hard and I still work hard. Mind you, even the amount of stuff that I do, my guides yesterday, I'm about to do more. So, which means that I'm not really trying to fit anybody into my schedule on that is not one reciprocal of my energy or showing up, because there's a lot of stuff that I do that a person could get involved in with to actually get content with me and for me also. And if you ain't never been a part of nothing that I do or that shows up, you know, here or there, don't ask me to do nothing with you. And not that, I mean, especially when it's like you're a new content creator and you're not willing to, put yourself out there to add access to get more content, I'm not going to feel the need to help you get content either, just so you know. But I'm helping you get content because I do multiple platforms, multiple things. And like I said, there's ways. So to me, that's also an indication of it's a no for me. So this is why I keep saying people don't realize there's opportunities, but also don't be an opportunist. All right? So don't be none of those guys. Don't be none of them ladies. Don't be, okay, y'all. So there's a video that's about to show up at 6:30 on YouTube. It's set on Premiere. So we got that is for 6:30. It's about 5 minutes. Excuse me. And there will be a lot of them showing up now. Because guess what? They're going to be pre-recorded and, they're going to be around in them times. Okay, so
And ain't that funny, because literally, again, this video is a year old, so I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna release all the members only videos, right? So then they'll just pop up. But the funny thing about this is I remember this time I was up again in the middle of the night, like I'm up right now. And it was a guy that kept wanting me to do content with him, and like, I don't know you like that, and it's a thing, like, people automatically want to come in and claim you as family, sis, and I don't have, nothing wrong with that, other than the fact that, yeah, do your own work first, like, and I get it, like, the person wanted, maybe, I guess, to do an interview with me or something, and maybe it's also me, too, because sometimes I'll be, limiting myself, right, and I think at the time, I was just doing the content. And sometimes, I'm going to say it like this, because this is probably how I felt. And I probably would change my attitude about that. I didn't feel like I was a big enough content creator for a person to want to have to interview, right? And I kind of still don't think that about myself. And, maybe that person being a smaller content creator than me, because somebody else keeps coming in my inbox and this dude keeps saying, I'm such a big fan of yours. But mind you, I actually know this person in real life, right? But they've always said that. And so, like, on my Facebook, I have so many people saying the same thing, like, to me. I'm such a huge fan of yours. And so maybe it's me kind of, hey, Aaron, I love you. Thank you for being here. Aaron, how you doing? I'm glad to see you. Maybe it's me kind of limiting myself also because, ain't none of my platforms that big, and that's the thing. For some reason, I can have a gang of people watching me, right? Which is so weird because sometimes, like even on YouTube, if y'all notice, it be like 100 and something people in there, right? To me, that's not a lot. But maybe it is a lot because, you know, like I said, my channel's small. But I don't think a lot of them people be subscribed to my channel. It's just like yesterday, somebody came in and bought a subscription for a couple people, like literally, and it made me laugh because it be people watching you that you don't even know is watching you. But mind you, they don't say nothing, and then all of a sudden somebody bought a subscription for everybody and it pulled everybody out the corner. Everybody, so now I'm saying hey to people like I didn't even know they was there. They didn't even make themselves, you know, known that they was there. They just come, they just watch, and I love the support. And so maybe that might be also a thing with me. Maybe this might be God's way of saying, get out of that. Like, apparently I have fans, y'all. I didn't know. Okay. I mean, I did know because people tell me that all the time, but I just be thinking that, you know, dudes just be saying that to me just because, you know, they want fuck or something. Maybe it's real.
So now there's that. Let's see what else. I got the 7 o'clock video is already up. Let's see. No, didn't want that. Didn't need that. Alright, let's see. Create. Alright, so go live. Let me see. So there's that.
All right, so it wasn't really nothing. I'm gonna just go ahead and let them all go. But anyway, so the thing that I got that I'm over here singing, "Secret Lovers," and I want to look up the I want to look up the lyrics to it because I don't know who energy that is, but y'all see I'm woke. I'm wide awake. Ain't no reason. And I did take a nap. I did go to bed early, but I don't think it was that early for me to be up right now acting as if I'm ready for a whole full day. Like, let's go ahead and do whatever we about to do. But anyway, we here doing whatever we want to do. So I'm going to go and do this. And then I'm going to show y'all some of the stuff that I did earlier. So as far as Herb School, right? It's on Kindle. So, I don't know how Kindle even works because I'm actually doing well, I'll tell y'all later. But anyway, y'all know I do herb school, you know, in the morning time. And it was just something that kind of took a thing because we live on planet Earth. We learn in here. And I tell everybody I show up here, but for the most part, I just work here. I tell y'all what's happening and what's going on surrounding me. We try to make some type of sense of it. I do spiritual coaching, which for the most part, I told y'all I got certifications for it, but you don't have to have a certification for it. It's basically, it's a lot, but it's not. Okay, so let me stop minimizing myself because God keeps telling me that too. Like, stop minimizing yourself. A lot of this stuff is important because people don't have, you know, people to listen to them. But also right now seems to be like the most amazing time because think about, we can have conversations, mystical, magical conversations, and whereas one point in time in life, people would look at you like you crazy or you would get like, you know, reported to those people at the doctor's office. They would be saying stuff, and meanwhile now it's almost like you can, you know, talk about it. It's being proven to be true. The conspiracy theorists or theories are being proven to be true. The conspiracy theorists are not being looked at, you know, as the crazies anymore. But meanwhile, it's an amazing time to be alive. And so I don't know why it's love in my system because, again, I'm not dating nobody. So we just going to, you know, figure out what that is necessarily meaning for anybody and everybody. So let's see. Videos. We're going to go to the videos. And so, y'all, it's going to be a lot of new videos that get released. And I'll start all over because yesterday somebody, like I said, gifted subscriptions to the channel. And so that means that now I got to go behind the scenes and do new videos for y'all that are for the subscribers to the channel. Also, I feel like I was doing a whole lot more even back then, right? But then I just got to the point where it just started to feel like, maybe nobody was listening or something, or like the algorithm just started to mess with me in a way where it was trying to cover me up, and then it just started making me feel like, you know, you doing all this work, you putting all this work into it, and then it's not being shown, right? So that was also another thing. But it don't matter, because the people who are meant to see it will actually see it. That's the thing. So I have to, you know, kind of get out of that situation as well too. More action. Let's see. Nope, we ain't gonna do that. Add to playlist. Nope, we ain't gonna do that. Edit. So we got visibility. Visibility is gonna be scheduled for, no, don't do that. All right. So, cause I'm trying to release all the members videos, and then that way y'all can see them. If you want. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you for that. Aaron, how's Tommy doing? Let's see. Remember we was doing ladies night, so on Fridays we did ladies night. That was something fun. It was almost like, I don't know, but now it's been airy, like I said, so it's a different energy in the system. Mind you, it was also me getting out of you know, pulling cards and things of that nature, because here we are, trusting intuition and everything else, and just receiving the downloads that are basically being authentic. And I love that also, right? But I also like, you know, playing with the cards. I also like pulling the cards. So that was the other thing. Figuring out really what I wanted to do, but it was me on a journey, the discovery of me. So that was another thing. He's been homesick for a week, but other than that, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. I hope he feels better.
Waco's Protein Shake. Up your shake game with 30 grams of protein, 5 grams of prebiotic fiber, and no artificial sweetness. Because
I wonder if that was actually doing that. I don't think that volume was up on that. That's weird. Because I've been sitting here for a hot minute, and I don't know if it ever went to any commercials or anything at all. So that's another thing. They said turn that off. I did turn it off. Don't tell me what to do though. So be nice to me, and I'm gonna be nice to you. I'm in a good mood. I told you somebody want me to be their secret lover. So don't come over here with that. Be nice to me, because I'm not tolerating anything less, okay? So let me see what I gotta do. What I gotta do, y'all? Visibility. Let's see. Secret lovers, yeah. Y'all, what does that mean? Is that the same thing as like the NDA that was being given? No face, no case. I mean, I'm not opposed to that. Like I said, at the end of the day gonna end. But, you know, it's gonna go both ways, because don't tell nobody. Like, we ain't gotta tell nobody this is what we doing. Like, why we need to think we're gonna tell somebody that? People get nosy, commercials get loud. Period. You ain't wrong, because I'm trying to figure out how that even started. Like, I have not heard. I've been sitting here and that was not doing that, so I don't know how that happened. So you are not wrong, okay? I am not mad at you for that, because yeah, that's a real thing. All right, y'all, how do I release these daggone videos? Let me see. I'm trying to figure out. So the filter, for some reason, is not filtering. The filter is trying to do something weird. It should filter to ask me what do I want, but the filter ain't working. So maybe they don't want me to release the videos. Maybe that might be the thing, because it should be working. Everything is recyclable. Well, let's see. All right, let me go do what I'm supposed to be doing, because clearly this is doing a thing. We're gonna go over here because I wanted to, let's see. Secret Lovers. What's the lyrics to Secret Lovers? But then I started singing another song too. So all the songs is like relationship stuff. So we'll see what's going up or down. Going up on a Tuesday. All right, let's see. Kiki, is that Kiki Wyatt? Kiki Wyatt, Secret Lovers. And I was supposed to pull out these cards. Find the name of these cards that I wanted to use. Secret Lovers by Atlantic Star. Is that what it is? Song. Is that Atlantic Star? I thought it was Kiki Wyatt. Well, let's see. Because I need to hear it now. Secret Lovers lyrics. She said Atlantic Star. No, it's oh yeah, it's Atlantic Star. You were right, period. Okay, so Atlantic Star. That's the star card, that's Aquarius energy. Alright, so let's see. We got Aquarius energy. We got the Lovers card. I'm glad you said that. So now I can put together, let's see. Look, we could do tarot in the midst of tarot because, you know, here we are. Alright, so we got the Lovers card. We got Aquarius. We got Atlantic Star. Atlantic is ocean, sea, water, right? We got water. That's emotions. Okay, like that. All right, let's see what we about to do here, y'all. Look at us crafting messages and things in the middle of the night. Lovers card, Secret Lovers. Let me see what else we got that is associated here. Lovers card, Aquarius. Aquarius is air. Let's see. Alright, so we're going to add everything about Aquarius. Atlantic Star. Atlantic Star. It's water and it's star. Star. Yep. Star card. Alright, we got, oh, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, let's go back over here. So we got, she said, here we are, the two of us together. 2 is, what is that? That's, 2 of Cups. Let's do that. We're going to add that. Taking this crazy chance to be all alone. It's 7 of Wands. That's sneaking. Y'all, see what I'm saying? I don't teach tarot, but... Alright, we got, add. We got 7 of Swords, because that's sneaking. 7... Swords, 2 of Cups. Y'all, this new age tarot reading, all right? I mean, because I can pull out the cards, but we going for the song. All right, let's see. Matter of fact, what if we pull out the cards after the fact to see if it matched what we get right here? How about that? Period. All right, so we'll see. Because we might not need it. We might be here forever. All right, so we both know that we should not be together, because if we found out, we could mess up both our happy homes. What's home? What's home? Home is what's the home card? How could something so wrong be so right? Is that the six of Wands, I think. What's the home card in tarot? I think it's 6 of Wands. Let's see. Okay, they said in tarot there's no single universal card, but the several cards indicate home. We got 10 of Pentacles, frequently used to secure, establish. 4 of Wands. It's 4 of Wands. I want to use 4 of Wands because that's the one that came in my mind. So we're going to use 4 of Wands. So 7 of Swords, 2 of Cups, 7 of Wands. 7 of Wands. I don't know why I never thought to do this ever before. because I done got many of songs, but I never thought to go through it and pull the cards that way via brain. Okay. Because if we found out, it could mess up both our happy homes. Hate to think about us all meeting up together. 3 of Cups. 3 of Cups. Let's see. 3 of Cups. Alright, let's see. We're gonna add all of this, but hold on, we ain't done yet, because we're gonna, this, y'all, we just gonna pull our own reading straight through the song. Put this right here. I wish we didn't have to keep our love up. What are you doing? Let's move it. I like to move it, move it. Right here, come here, right here. Paste, paste. Alright, so I don't know why it's so hot in here. Let me see. Let's see. I like to move it, move it. I hate to think about us all meeting up together. 3 of Cups. Cause soon as I look at you, it's the show on my face. Yeah. Let's see. Anything matching that? I don't know. Mind you, I just automatically want to put the Fool card in here because it's risky. So we're going to add that. Alright, we're going to add that. Then they'll know that we've been loving each other. We can't let them know. That's 7 of Swords. I'm going to leave that because we got that already. So the sneaking part. Secret lovers, yeah, that's what we are. But we can't let it go. No. Because we love each other. So we're going to put the Lovers card. I think I put the Lovers card there, right? Lovers card, yep. Definitely put that there. 7 of Swords is backstabbing. So same exact thing. Or for some reason, I feel like I want to put an Ace of Swords there. But we'll see. I'm sitting at home. I do nothing all day but think about you and hope that you're okay. Hoping you'll call before anyone gets home. So it's some information. What's information? Let's see. For some reason, I want it to be, I think it's a Swords card, but let's see. Information. Oh, the Hermit. That's the one I'm gonna use. But let's see what we got. Information card in tarot. It's the Hermit is what I want to use. We got an information card in tarot check is usually a guide card or a cheat sheet included by which one they got. They just no. What is the information card? What card would be used as information? What card in tarot would be used for information? I'm gonna put the Hermit because that's, I mean, not the Hermit, the Hierophant. That's the card that I want to put. So we're gonna put that. All right, and let's see what else. I think we almost there, and then we gonna tally this thing up, see what we got. How could something so wrong be so right? I wish we didn't have to keep our love out of sight. It's the Moon, so we got that. All right. But we gotta hang on in there or fall. Why is that giving me Jack and Jill? Jack and Jill went up the hill to catch a pile of water. Jack fell down and broke his crown, and Jill came tumbling after. Living 2 lives just ain't easy at all, but we gotta hang in there or fall. Secret lovers, that's what we are, because we both belong to someone else. We can't let it go, because what we feel is so real. You and me are fair. But mind you, I'm gonna just take this whole song and all these lyrics and put this over here too. And let's see if whoever in my business add this right here, paste, yep, Let's see what we come up with, y'all. Y'all, we never done this before. Let's see. It says, what you put together from the very layered symbolic spread when all of these cards, Aquarius energy, water symbolism, and the lyrics are read together, the message becomes less about literal secrecy and more about inner conflict between truth, desire, and spiritual growth. All right, so let's see. It says the Lover's card, Two of Cups. This is a powerful emotional mirror. The Lovers equals life, defining choice, base, and values. Two of Cups, genuine emotional connection, mutual recognition, soul reflection. Together they describe a bond that feels real, equal, and emotionally undeniable. The question here is not whether feelings exist, it's whether the connection aligns with your higher path. The lyrics you add mirror this exactly. Two people feeling something authentic while circumstances make it complicated. All right, so today we had a long message, right? Well, yesterday, and it started off 8:15, didn't get done till 1 o'clock. But the thing is, we got a divine union happening, right? So take it how it resonates, because there's two things. A marriage is a blend, a partnership, a connection. It could be between two people, right? But also this could be about you, your inner self, the yin and the yang. So you coming into wholeness. But there is a marriage, a blend, a connection, a real one on this real plane happening. So a lot of people may be feeling the energy, the energetic pull or connection to come into union with somebody. So this is where everybody's shifting around. It look like checkers, okay? Because be mindful, and it's a lot of things being said, but it's like the Game of Thrones. So everybody gonna be moving around because it's like a power couple energy, right? But mind you, remember, you have to be whole within yourself. They have to be whole within themselves, because clearly we talking about relationship things, right? All right, so divine couple union. The people that I want to say is Jay-Z and Beyonce, but this is better, right? On a whole nother level, because it's a spiritual thing. The connection, the partnership, it is powerful. It is divinely orchestrated. This is where the beauty of it is. Now, where the problem of this situation is this. Because there's so much movement that's happening, and I want to say checkers, but you could say chess. I don't really know how the chess pieces move, this, then, the third, but you know how they say the queen is the most important one here, because depending upon who you are connected with, man and female, it could be made or broken, all in the union and the connection. So divinely guided, but people will do what they want to do, and a lot of people are stuck in like old thoughts, old patterns, old situations, old circumstances, because when a lot of people come to spiritual community, it's because something is happening, whether it be relationship, job, situational, job, whatever. They want insight. But most of the time, if it has anything to do with a relationship, it's always them wanting to know, is that person going to love me again? Is that person coming back? Are me and this person compatible? So you have those partnerships and those connections, but also the lesson to be learned is, why did that relationship break up in the first place? Maybe it's not even about the older person or that person coming back. Maybe it's just mostly about you and the growth that you're going to be able to do, or maybe it could be the growth that both of y'all have to do, and it could be a split up or a separation. All right, so take it how it resonates. It could also be the end. So maybe there should have been a tower card there too, because towers bring things down. It brings it down to the base level to see where it was foundational, whether or not what it was built on, right? So in my mind, and I'm gonna just say this, and y'all take it how it resonates, because for me, I found that everybody that I ever could have had that for, I didn't want it anymore. Like, it was past. Like, to me, I had already written down that if it didn't make it, it was done. Like, because it was cycles that kept going on with the people. So I chose the version of, going into something new. Now, it could be a new set of, same karmic lessons, this, that, and the third, but with new people. Some other people may have chosen a version of, trying to get it right with these old people. Now, depending upon who the person is that you're supposed to end up with, whatever the connection is. So it could be the old person per se, if that person is the person that's changing this, that, and the third. And I'm gonna say for y'all, because it ain't no old people for me, right? It's gonna be new and improved, or new and still messed up. Who knows? But for y'all, it would be whether or not you're in the position to take this person back, or if you're choosing that was an epic failure, and I'm not looking back into that, and I'm looking into something new, right? All right. But the thing is, they also have their thoughts. So these people could be coming in trying to, go at it hard, because not for nothing, y'all think y'all the only people watching this and seeing this, and the chess pieces moving around. They are watching it, seeing it, and everything else too. So even if this person could think that would be you, there's two mindsets, and depending upon who I'm talking to, because this is a collective message, so it could be you or them. Everybody could be here, and people don't like knowing or understanding that they could be a karmic. We have all been a karmic to someone, and I want to explain it in a way that y'all understand that karmics are not always bad things, and that this is the reason why. Karmics are not always bad things, because karmics come into your life to show you the same thing as those towers do. Where it's weak, they come in to strengthen you. You ask for strength, I'm gonna come in and make sure you're gonna have some strength, right? So they give you lessons. Now, the thing about the lessons is they could hurt. So this is why, somebody could say they don't like a karmic, they hate a karmic karmisha. They don't like karmisha because karmisha came in and karmisha just turned the whole, everything topsy-turvy. Meanwhile, you allowed karmisha to come in and do it. Karmisha was showing you that you don't have no boundaries, and you need to have some boundaries, or you don't have, or whatever it is. Karmisha came in, or Carmichael came in to, learn you something. All right. So it's like, why do good people always end up with messed up individuals? Anyway, take it how it resonates. This person know that this person start calling because this person may think that they're your divine connection or your divine union, and they gonna do everything. It's like a silver tongue. They said they sweet talk you to get back in. Like, I have changed, and I'ma love you right. I'm gonna do all the things. They start sending flowers. They start sending cupcakes, the things that you like. Gucci, Louis, whatever it is that you like, right? Meanwhile, back at band camp, your lesson was to learn to get past this person and not fall for the bait, right? Because they be the same. The nigga and her, right? Be the same. All right. So, anyway, long story short, if you allow these people to sweet talk you back into a situation, you could be about to go through another karmic cycle or lesson, right? Or if this is the right person, it's going to be magical. It's going to be wonderful. It's going to be everything that you ever dreamed about. Y'all going to do all the things to bring, the life cycle, to flourish the generations. Y'all going to change, society and this, that, and the third for the better. Now, how many people going to actually go through that? Like, a lot of people going to end up in a bunch of karmic relationships with, because they look good. They laying that... You like that. And as the people said, a lady was here yesterday, and she said, a lot of people stay in relationships too long because of good D or good P. Like, this person ain't worth 2 cents, the price of tea in China. But meanwhile, because they laying it down right, you stick around. But meanwhile, you'll be complaining, this person don't do this person don't do that, and why are you telling us? You should be listening to yourself to realize that you're supposed to be getting past or, bettering yourself so you don't have to deal with whatever this is, because sometimes we linger and we stay around too long. All right, so there's that. Take it how it resonates. Anyway, it says the lyrics that are there, the secret lovers, mirror that exactly. 2 people feeling something authentic while circumstances make it complicated. Now, ain't no way everybody knows that there's issues automatically starting off if we're secret lovers. And mind you, it sounds like we secret lovers that's hanging out with a person, place, or thing. So depending upon how that starts, because it could just be the lyrics to the song, and you know what I'm saying, that's just what's in the energy. That's what I was humming, that's what I was singing. Anyway, so if you want to be a secret, that's a thing. If because I was talking about NDAs and other stuff earlier today. Some people, you know, have better relationships. I feel as if you're speaking for a specific group of people. This doesn't apply to those with common sense and good morals. I mean, take it how it resonates. So, again, Earth School is things that are around. So I like when people feel like they better and then we find out that your life is the one in shambles because, you know, clearly you can judge. You know what I'm saying? Relationships are the way they are. You could end up being a person that's single. I'm a person that's single. So if you want to talk about common sense, that I've been single, celibate, sober for almost 5 years now. Why? Because I don't want to deal with nobody else's BS. So if that counts for good morals and things of that nature, that's it. But at the end of the day, somebody else coming in and saying that they're not in a relationship and being in a relationship, like people, it happens every day. So we're not going to be a judge over here. So if you got judgment in your system, then, you know, go ahead and go, you know, turn the channel. It's easy. Take your dumb little finger and scroll. That's all you got to do. So please don't come over here with the judgment because everybody gets into whatever they get into and shit happens, okay? So we get that you're perfect. This ain't the place for you, okay? All right, so we got 7 of Swords. Take it how it resonates. I ain't being smart, but, you know, sometimes people need to learn that if it's not for you, you didn't even have to type. You could have took your ass on. So anyway, 7 of Swords and the Moon. Pray for those that judge. I mean, she can pray for herself or pray for her mama. Either one, I ain't got time for it because at the end of the day, and I ain't being mean, it's just that people always want to be like haughty, like they're better than somebody else. And like I said, if you turn into anything that is like spiritually related on YouTube, it is for a reason. Like literally people go through whatever they go through. Sometimes you get into stuff, it be through no fault of your own. You can go through something with the best of intentions. It happened to me. So, you know, or I may have been the person that, you know, created havoc and everything else. Who knows? We each take our turns in whatever it is that we're doing. But for somebody trying to act like, you know, you have to have common sense to, you know, be in a relationship, common sense ain't so common. And also people be lying. And so if you get caught up in a situation where somebody's lying, or what if it's, you know, something different? Because again, if we're talking about people who have grown, because I feel like I have grown in a situation, which is the reason why I'm just not so willing to, you know, be in a relationship with anybody. But at the end of the day, people come along for whatever. People act like they're better than you. Come to find out they cannot even compare. That's what I'm saying. And so, you know, people be taking their time to type for no reason other than we just here. It's freaking 3:37 in the morning. Clearly your life ain't in the best of, you know, whatever, because why you woke? You should be resting peacefully. Meanwhile, you know, I'm woke, fully dressed, smelling good, ready for the day, and I'm here. So guess what? I'm clocked in. Here we are. And for nothing, this could mean everything or it could mean nothing. So take what resonates and keep the judgment to yourself. Hey, Jessica, I love you. Thank you for being here. I've been noticing too. Yeah, we ain't got time for them. So for the people who, you know, are like me and we just up and we here and we can listen and we can take the bits and pieces that belong to us, or we could just be entertained. We ain't doing nothing else anyway. We woke. Like, what else? I could have went to the store, but other than that, I'm right here. Anyway, so we got the 7 of Swords plus the Moon. And let's have good attitudes because, again, who wants to be with a negative Nancy? Good points. I agree with some of the things you said. I mean, hey, I love you. I love you anyway, all right? And I feel good, so it don't even matter. We got 7 of Swords and the Moon. These two cards explain the hidden energy. So the 7 of Swords is secrecy, avoidance, moving quietly, protecting something private. The Moon, confusion, illusion, emotional fog, fear mixed with intuition. This combination doesn't automatically mean deception towards others. It often means someone isn't fully honest with themselves yet. Emotions are real, but clarity is incomplete. So the line, how could something so wrong be so right? And pure moon energy, emotional truth fighting logical reality. So as I was doing the Seven of Swords thing, right? Have a good one, ma'am. I'll take your advice and get some rest. Good night. Love you. Have the day you deserve. So when as I was doing Seven of Swords, right? Secrecy, avoiding, moving quietly, protecting something private. And remember I said like power couple. And y'all can like them or hate them, but Jay-Z and Beyonce are still the ones that are coming to mind. And I just want to say this. Sometimes when something is beautiful, amazing, wondrous, and I don't know how their life is, it's just them being, you know, who they are in stature. Sometimes in order to protect something, you have to keep it private because of the fact that when people try to get a hold of it, they're always trying to tear something down. And so it's just like innocently a person could, you know, stumble across the internet, and if you don't have tough skin around here, people will come and try to troll you so bad. They will talk about you, they will call you everything but, you know, your name. And mind you, it's just a fake energy behind the screen. It could be a bot. But in the world of like when you're in a public eye and things of that nature, because like I said, I started this off with a person saying that they were a huge fan of mine, and I'm saying you know, in my mind I don't have a fan because my platform isn't that big. But meanwhile, there's people who've been telling me that forever and a day before I even came to the internet. They say that to me, right? A person in particular been telling me that for years, and they literally just was saying it again on my Facebook. You know, I'm a huge fan of yours. And so could mean nothing, could mean everything. Because this is the thing, when you start to put yourself in the limelight and the numbers start to run up and things of that nature, people think that you're obligated to give them every bit and piece of your life. A person that is famous or a celebrity is not obligated to give you everything. They can pick and choose what they want to give you. So the reason why I like using them even for the secrecy thing is because what you may think is secret, they may think is none of your business. And so this is where even earlier, a NDA coming into a situation, right? A non-disclosure. And some people may think that depending upon who you are, maybe you shouldn't have that. But literally, even when I got married on the last incident, I kept saying I wanted to have a prenuptial agreement, right? Mind you, lo and behold, messed around, didn't do it. But guess what? Even at my level that I thought I'm on, I should have had that prenuptial agreement in play. Why? Because the nigga tried me in so many different ways. The reason why I'm having some of the issues now is because of some of that. I got tried. So if you have anything, house, car, land, anything, prenuptial agreement should go in. You shouldn't think that your energy or whatever you have is small, because you never know. Somebody coming in that don't have half of that or any of that will try you. So take it how it resonates, because I feel like I'm not even on the level of some of these people, but technically it would have saved me. Thank God I live in Georgia, because Georgia saved me, but still didn't. Okay, so take it how it resonates. And sometimes, like I said, certain things just is not people's business. So they'll be like, oh, you lied and you didn't say this, that, and the third, because you sit on the internet or because you're in the public eye. They think that you should have had, you know, that should be disclosure. But why? Why do you think that you're supposed to be in everything that I do? That's not what I said. That's not what I signed up for. But some people think that's what you signed up for. Take it how it resonates. Anyway, Aquarius, the star barrier. Aquarius is symbolized by pouring of the water. Emotional wisdom offered after awakening. The star card ruled by Aquarius brings healing after emotional chaos, honesty without hiding, hope that comes from truth. And some of these things is not even a person trying to hide you. It could be a transition phase. So, you know, where some people... what if you're getting out of a relationship? What if you're getting out of a relationship and they're getting out of a relationship? Some people would look at that and they would say, y'all should not be together because this person's still married. But what if that person is legally getting a divorce? A lot of people will say this person shouldn't be dating somebody if they're legally getting a divorce. Y'all don't know how long this relationship has been, going downhill. It's not anybody's business, but the public will look at it and say, it's wrong. Is it? I mean, if it's two consenting adults and this person, thank you, if it's two consenting adults, this person is actively removing themselves from their relationship. This person is actively removing themselves from their relationship. Some people will say, well, they should wait until it's done. Maybe, but do they got to? Everybody involved in this situation know that it's over and done with. But again, it's complications because everybody will put their 2 cents in something thinking that they know. But meanwhile, you don't know what you would do until it happens to you. And then the other thing is the people that they start dating and talking to, that's also a caution sign for them, because the thing is, sometimes you shouldn't put your nose in married people's business. Because have you ever met somebody or known somebody that they start off getting a divorce and then they start dating people on the outside and then they start realizing that they want to be back together? And then the people that they started dating be like, I thought you said you were leaving them. Well, you shouldn't put yourself in that predicament. So it's so many things as people that could happen, in relationship dynamics are so up and down. And so I know, again, we listen and we don't judge, but people think that everybody has their 2 cents. Everybody has their 2 cents to say, because somebody would say, well, I wouldn't have got involved in that. Meanwhile, you won't get involved in it until you involved in it. Until you like somebody that you didn't fully know their backstory or their history. And meanwhile, now you're dragged into a situation. Now you're trying to explain something that you didn't fully even understand yourself. Honestly, it's a lot of people running around here right now where they will say they're single because that has been the movement, right? But how many of them people that's single are actually dating people that they see multiple times throughout the week, throughout the month, this, that, or third, and that other person think that they're together? Like, when I just decided that I wasn't going to talk to nobody, I'm not talking to nobody. Why? So can't nobody say, oh, well, she said, she's single and, I've been seeing her. No, you haven't. Ain't nobody seeing me. I stay to myself. Why? Because I'm trying to figure out what I wanted to do for myself. How many people have that story? I mean, there's some people that do that, but a lot of people that are single, some people think that it's just a game. They're out here dating here because they're actively looking and seeking. But meanwhile, how many are you seeing that think that you belong to them, or they're creating some type of relationship? Because I keep seeing this lady's post popping up and she keeps singing to this man, and hopefully it's a skit, but for some reason, because I'll be trying to scroll, because Lord, anyway, we listen, we don't judge. She's singing to him. Like, I dislike fully in my heart and in my spirit women proposing to men. I don't like it. Maybe I'm 50, so in case anybody don't know, I'm definitely old school. So at 50 years old, I was raised that when a man finds a wife, he finds a good thing. Like, a wife don't go looking for, this. Mind you, I ain't nobody side hoe, side this, that, and the third. Mind, and done been a side, just to know. I'm a wife, right? And so, but I'm also a wife that, I have a sister wife, okay? So there's that. But so many different dynamics, so many different things. Again, not nobody's business, but the issue is, or my choices are my choices, but my choice in this instance, in this time, was to stay to myself, to get to know me, because equal give and take is a thing, and I know I'm a giver, and was getting sick and tired of, being in relationships with people, or that last one, that I was giving a lot, and it wasn't, mind you, at one point in time, they was giving a lot. So people have their ups and downs in a situation, but when we got married, it was a whole different ball game, and some other stuff, took place. So relationship dynamics can be up, down, left, right, and a whole, okay? So take it how it resonates. And some people will be the woman that is a sugar mama. I'm never going to be no sugar mama to no nigga. Like, I don't mind, doing for a person, because I done been the person that, gave and helped the person get on their feet, this, that, and the third too. But a man should be a man. And that's it, that's all. So take it how it resonates. But this lady keeps she proposed to the man told her no. Then she's saying we belong to get, like, it was weird. And it keeps being the weirder. Like, now she following him, and like I said, I hope it's a skit, but stranger things have happened, and I ain't judging, but know your worth. That's what I feel like. Like, a man should want to give to you. Like, the energy she putting into him, somebody should also do that for her. It should be the same. And so people do what they want. Anyway, 7 of Wands is now resistance appears. This card shows defending a position, standing alone for what you believe. Feeling challenged by outside pressures. You may feel you must protect your feelings or decisions from judgment, internal or external. Because again, we was just saying it even with her. She said they should have common sense. She's not wrong, but also it's a thing where we can't stand on the outside of somebody else's relationship and, be judgmental, because people going to do what they want to do. And sometimes we may think that we are the ones that have the have the keys to a situation, and then we end up in a worse situation. Because I also seen a little thing where a lady she's crying, and she gets to the internet and she's telling us, he never does anything for me. He doesn't do this. He doesn't do that. She said every time his birthday comes around, she's doing everything for him, and she goes out of her way to make sure that, she gives him gifts, and she's like, loving on him, this, that, and the third. And out of 10 years, she said, he has never given her a gift. Every time it's always something, right? And he's standing there, because she got the camera in his face, and he's saying, well, I'm trying da-da-da-da. Lady, like, why are you over here telling us? The fact that you are saying this out of your mouth says that you are very much aware that this man is never going to do nothing for you. Literally, and this is the thing. If you already know that, I can almost guarantee you, though, that there's somebody outside that he likes, that he figures out a way. He will make a way to give that other girl whatever it is that she wants. Y'all have to be mindful that when a person is giving you bare minimum, there is somebody else that they will give the world to. I done had it happen so many times where people come along, the person that I end up dating or whatever, and later on it'll be meeting one of the females or something, and they'll say, why did he do this for you? That's the way that person always treated me. I didn't know that the person was anything different, because they will do for what they like. And sometimes you be just a placeholder or the 3 o'clock. And meanwhile, I still ain't judging. But at the end of the day, if you don't put any effort into it, a person doing for you, they not either. So this lady's online and she's complaining. She's actually doing a video. Like, I would be embarrassed to tell somebody that. Like, you literally came online and that's what you said. But, again, we not judging. But in my mind, I said, why did you come to us and tell us? He right there, you telling him. But the fact that you're hearing it coming out of your mouth, like, that don't say nothing to you. And it's not even about a person, like, doing for you or anything. Because there was another lady, she ended up saying, which was dumb as hell, but, we listen, we don't judge. She said, if a person don't, if you've been talking and texting to a person all this long time and then they don't give you nothing for Valentine's Day, block them and delete them. You mean to tell me a person shows up for you every day, a person is being consistent with you, and you take them not giving you a gift on Valentine's Day as a reason to block a person? That's strange. Like, that's stupid. And technically, you should block yourself, because you mean to tell me a person's being consistent. What if they don't celebrate Valentine's Day? Valentine's Day is a day, one day out of the year. A person is being consistent with you on a daily basis. So that would mean that if they're being consistent, even on Valentine's Day, they would call you. Even on Valentine's Day, they would say whatever it is they've been saying this whole entire time. But the fact that they don't give you a gift, you're telling people to leave their relationship, lose their whatever over Valentine's Day. That's weird. But everybody in the comments loved it, this, then, and third. And mind you, I made my little statement, said what I just said, and I kept it pushing because at the end of the day, like, you out here giving advice to people, but mind you, I can almost probably bet that this lady ain't got no man. Because that's stupid. You're going to leave consistency because of a Valentine's Day gift. It's Valentine's Day every day around here. So at the end of the day, a person being consistent, respecting you, loving you, taking good care of you, making sure they communicate with you, and a Valentine's Day gift is not in comparison to that. That's crazy. So everybody does what they want to do. It was funny because some of the people in there said, you mean to tell me I should leave my mama or my kids, or, you know what I'm saying? Because it's a thing. All right, so we got the Three of Cups is community, social circles, shared environments. This was what was throwing me because I think in the song it sounds like these people are in connection. And so y'all have to be mindful who y'all bring around y'all people as well. I find it toxic for an employer to have someone make live videos of my personal life, which I have not shared anything with administration. I don't know what you mean by that. Like, why would you come over here with that? It's confusing. Like, what part does that have to do with? Like, I feel like that would be like a person starting a conversation in the middle. Like, we just standing here, like, you know, we all having a conversation about, you know, love, life, and relationships, or a connection or a partnership, and then the person just comes out of the blue and starts saying, you know, I ate cereal yesterday. All right, I ain't saying nothing, I'm just confused. You're recorded. Duh, bitch, I'm recording myself. Like, I got the camera pointed right at me. I'm the one that pushed live. Girl, you about to get blocked because that's crazy. Anyway, it highlights why... Forgive me, astaghfirullah. I ain't mean to say. I did mean to say it, so let me not lie. I did mean to say that, but bitch, astaghfirullah. It highlights why situations feel complicated. Emotions exist within a larger web of relationships and expectations. I am cracking up. Yo, these hoes be crazy. Like, what is wrong with y'all on the internet? Like, it is okay just to go to sleep. Like, go lay down, please and thank you. Because you don't realize, like, I'm up, I'm dressed for the day, I feel good. I don't mind cussing you out within the next 2 minutes. Like, listen, I'll be too happy. And when trolls come, I'll be trolling trolls back, okay? So, at the end of the day going in, I could put you on mute and never hear nothing to you, and then you still gonna have to come over here and watch me. I mean, I'm like the sun. It's like attracting, so, you know, don't come over here with that. You crazy. All right, so the Fool card. That is funny. A new path wants to begin. So it's like the start. Things that where people would feel or say, like, I wouldn't do that if I was you. Well, you're not me. So, and this is my journey. This is my pathway. So, you know, do with that information what you will. Dawskin, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. So it is, thank you. Favor, thank you. So, and you're right, exactly. So you're right. The Fool asks, will you repeat old emotional patterns or step into something honest and unknown? It's innocent and a risk at the same time. So, will you repeat old emotional patterns? So, it's like a person saying, I always choose the wrong individual. So, that's the thing, because literally I said, I'm going to let God do it. So, this time, another reason why I stayed single for so long is because I said, I'm going to let God do it. Because the last thing that I wanted to do was, I wanted it to be the last thing. I wanted to be in that relationship for forever. Didn't go that way. So I put my hands up, God, this time you do it, because clearly I don't know how to pick a relationship, because, you know, otherwise it would have worked. But so repeating old patterns. Have you ever been with different people, right? They could not look the same. They could not act the same, nothing, but literally it keeps being the same result. And that was a thing with me, because I done been on like drastically different levels. Like I decided one time I'm not going to date the same person. I'm not going to go after the thing that I normally go after, right? Lo and behold, they was the same. And the only common thread here is me. So clearly it must be me or my energy that's attracting this type of energy or whatever. So let me not, put my hands that are get involved. God, you just do it. And I'm going to just mind my business and figure out me. Like what is in me that's creating that? Old patterns and cycles. Yes. So I decided, let me go ahead and, pump my brakes, figure out who I am and what I am in this situation, and why I keep attracting these same types of, situations and scenarios. So, and sometimes, half the time, like I said, if I was getting ready to get out of a relationship, I would already have the new one already picked out. Like, I'm gonna go into this because I don't like being out in them streets, okay? I like being in relationships and things of that nature. The streets is dangerous, all right? So we got the Hierophant here. This card brings structure, vows, tradition, and moral framework. It represents commitments, social and spiritual rules, what is considered right by established systems. And it's like what the lady said earlier, the one that, said morals and common sense. It's right here. So we was going to get there, but, we can't just instantly say people don't have morals and values when we don't know these people's background. We don't know these histories. We don't know the cards that they're being dealt. We don't know how they have to play or how they have to move in situations. Julian, hi, welcome. Thank you for being here. All we know is we, see what's happening, or we think we see what's happening, because there's another thing about social media as well. People will hear a tidbit about your life and they'll instantly think that they know you. Meanwhile, they know nothing. They just know what you're showing them. So even if I share, portions, it's still so much other stuff that goes on behind the scenes, or that's, could be happening around here, that you still are not making a proper assessment, but, people be judgmental. And it's okay, but not. Because one thing, it got put there. Once it gets put to social media, we can't say or tell a person what to say, think, feel, or anything about it. It just is what it is. So they can make their assumption or their what's the other word, assessment, either way. So there's that. So the Hierophant, this card plays structure, vows, traditions, or moral framework. It represents commitment, social, and spiritual rules, what is considered right by established systems, and it's placed with the Lovers. It creates tension between personal truth versus established commitments. This the thing. So like some people can be in relationships already, right? And suppose you're in a relationship and it's one you've been in for a very long time, right? And you have children now in this relationship, right? Now, some people stay together for the kids. Should you stay together for the kids? These are questions, you have to ask yourself. I noticed that when people stay together for the kids, they normally tend to do what they want to do outside of the relationship, right? But what if staying together for the kids might not be the best thing for you, because now you're showing the kids this behavior instead of showing the kids happy, healthy relationships. Like, we can co-parent and still not be together. We can do family trips, or we can get together, because it's almost like some people make the decision, okay, we gonna part ways. And so I'm gonna be in a relationship, you can be in a relationship, so they end up having whatever they end up having whatever relationships they're in as responsible adults. They end up having whatever relationships they want to have as responsible adults, right? And then they take and hold on, y'all, my nose snotty. Let me make sure I ain't got no boogers.
and they can get together and they can get this person to come and meet this person, like as responsible adults, right? So the dad can be in a different relationship with a different person. The mom can be in a different relationship with another person. They can come together, co-parent. This person can meet that person. This person can meet that person, right? And they can blend together as happy family. The kids got more people to love them, right? But then you have different other aspects where this person, you know, could be jealous, upset. They don't want to meet this person, and the kids see nothing but wreck and chaos, right? So depending upon what type of relationship it ends up being is what, you know, the kids end up being shown. So when a person could say, we not gonna be together, but we're gonna co-parent and we're gonna, you know, have happy, healthy children. Because it says place with the lovers is create tension between personal truth versus established commitments. The first thing is this: personal truth. I love you, right? But I don't want to be with you anymore. I don't want to be with you anymore, right? And so, but I care about your well-being. I care about our kids. And so I want to, you know, go live my life and have my own life. I want to be over here. This person may break down and this person may start to use mental manipulation, you know, crying, da 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 da, this, that, and third. Or this person may say, bet, thank you, I feel the same exact way. It just depends, because your personal truth is your personal truth. It could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, and I'm gonna just use these people for instance. I really don't want to, but this happened. So the dude, everybody went crazy over the girl. I forgot what her name is, but the man's name is Desmond, right? And so Desmond said that last year or the year before, a year ago, he asked for a separation or for a divorce, right? And so the girl didn't want to get a divorce because of the fact that, you know, they're on social media and, you know, maybe it was the way it looked, but come to find out, and I don't know, you know, this is just some of the things I heard, that they grew up together. Like this, they've had this relationship for a very long time. And so when you've been in a relationship with somebody for a long time, 14 or something of that nature, you didn't get a chance to experience a relationship or anything else. This is just a person. And so it's different when you're growing up together and, you know, it's cool that we, you know, hear this and the third, but then you turn into a full-fledged adult and now your journey is, you know, I want to experience some other stuff. Now it looks bad to, you know, the outside world that, oh, now you're waiting all this long time to, you know, mess up the family and the relationship. But this is the thing. I got right into that. Like, I didn't have a chance to experience anything else past that. And the fact of the matter is the person was honest and came to the person and told their truth out, whatever it was. He confirmed it, they confirmed it. This is what it was. Personal. I don't know what you're saying. Yes, that, and the third, yes. I mean, now they waiting on what? Y'all waiting on. All right. So apparently you having a whole conversation with yourself. Thank you, Aaron, because I was on my way. Like, I was on my way. Like, literally, you see me start pushing buttons because why are you blowing up my chat like that with a bunch of weird stuff? So, Aaron, thank you. Please and thank you. Get them going, because what? That's crazy. Anyway, back to where we was. So whatever your personal truth is, but never mind as to what the outside world's looking at, because people gonna say what they want to say, and everybody has an opinion about something, right? And so that's the other thing is that I was saying about being in a limelight with a person is that it brings in a lot more trouble, a lot more conversation, a lot more energy, a lot more people talking that you don't need to have talking. So this could also be the reason why somebody could want to, you know, keep something quiet. And again, it's not about hiding anything, or, you know, it may just be about this is the life. And so some people might not understand that, because if that's not the type of lifestyle that you're in, that's not what you're used to, then a person might not think that, because again, it was as simple as prenuptial agreement. Somebody that ain't got nothing don't care about a prenuptial agreement.
But when you have assets and things that you need to protect, and then here I am saying, I didn't think that, I knew I should have because I said it, but then here I go because, just love. And then I'm thinking, it's not going to matter. And then it mattered. And if I had that in place from the beginning, a whole lot of stuff could have been squashed real quick. So y'all have to start really, and maybe it just may be a message for me about minimizing, myself, or just, who I am as a person, and understanding that I'm leveling up in life. We're leveling up in life. And as you level up in life, there's other things that now you have to start, being mindful and putting yourself on. But again, who knows? Anyway, so the full moon equation, emotional equation. When you combine everything, the Lovers plus the Two of Cups, really emotional bond. Seven of Swords plus the moon, hidden and unclear truth. Hierophant, existing commitments or moral structure. Three of Cups, others involved or affected. Seven of Wands, defending feelings or choices. Fool, a new path calling. And the Star, Aquarius, water healing comes through. Honesty and awakening. So the message is encouraging, and is not encouraging secrecy. It's about describing a lesson. So the deeper message here: feelings can be genuine and still require conscious choice. This is like waking up every day and saying, I choose you. Like, I'm still choosing you every day. It's 93,000 years later, right? And I'm still choosing this person, this place, this moment, this time to have this relationship. I'm still choosing us on our journey. I just don't want everybody else in our business. Because again, when the world finds something genuine, is that you, beautiful Aaron? Yes, that's Aaron. When the world always wants to touch and taint things that are beautiful. I'm trying to tell you, it is so weird because everybody will have something to say. And it don't matter. It could be, whether or not it's this, that, or like people just put their mouth on something and their life could be in shambles. Like people be on the internet talking like they got it all together about everything, like stuff that ain't got nothing to do with them. Meanwhile, they got stuff that they could be cleaning up. Like I could go clean my garage right now because it look a sight. But anyway, point of it is I ain't gonna be online in somebody else's business trying to say, oh, you need to go do this, that, and the third. Go clean up. Don't go da. Like, I can go clean up my own shit. Like my life, I'm not with nobody. I'm single, like I said. I definitely would like to be in a relationship at some point in time. The right one, a great, healthy one. But I'm not gonna be on here bashing somebody else's relationship because I'm out here being a hater. And like there's a thing because like people want to be the biggest hater. Like whatever it is that you could be doing correctly or doing best, somebody gonna be over here talking about it. Oh, you should be looking like this. Or mind you, they be sitting at home, hair nappy is all get out, ain't took a bath in 62 days. Meanwhile, they on the internet telling you what you should be doing with your life. Like, find you something safe to do, please, and thank you. Like, go wash your crotch. Do something that makes sense. But meanwhile, instead they on the internet talking about somebody else. Ain't got a pot to piss in, a window to throw it out, but yet you talking about somebody else's living situations. Like, stop playing. So emotional truth alone does not remove consequences. So we got healing for the Star. It arrives when illusion's moon becomes clarity. The real crossroads is intention. So being intentional in situations, but also it is internal. Choosing alignment between heart, integrity, and future direction. Like, what do you do? Mind you, this is another thing. Like, what if yesterday you was a fuck nigga? Like, you know what I'm saying? You can change. A person can change. So that's the other thing. Like, and I ain't saying it for the person. Like, that may have been their demeanor. But now a person is trying to change in all the right ways. And so somebody will come out of the woodwork and say, this person was this. Meanwhile, this person is trying to change for the better. But people won't let them do that because they'll come out and they'll start saying, this person is, they're a bad influence, da. Meanwhile, this person know they was a bad influence. I'm trying to change. I'm trying to do better. Like, I know what I did, like, 12 years ago, but at the end of the day, I get to be able to grow. I get to be able to be different in life. I get to be able to do relationships better. I may not have done that last relationship that well. That don't mean that the next person, that's not the same person, it's not the same energy. It may not have been, my best work. I get to change. I get to be a better person. No, thank you. I got locks. So, and I don't let people do my locks. I don't let people put their hands in my hair. So, my head is my crown, and it's important for me to keep it clean and covered. So, I'm not letting nobody put no energy in my head. So, I don't let nobody do my locks or nothing. The only person gonna put their hands in my head is my husband when I meet him. So, no, ma'am. Nothing against you, though, but no, thank you. And if that don't go right, because I had a nigga touch my hair one time and it fell out. So that also was my key. Like, y'all don't realize the universe be telling us so much stuff all at one time. Hair was growing, everything else. I got this person to grease my scalp. Mind you, married to him, and my hair fell out. That should have let me know right then and there. But no, I wasn't trying to see the signs. Out here trying to be all in love and all dumb. Anyway, with the wrong energy. So, the energy says you're being asked to move from a hidden emotion to conscious awareness. Authentic decisions. Like, this is also knowing something straight up too. Like, a person telling you who they are and you not assuming anything other than the fact that this is what the person said. Listening to it. And Miss Kelly, I'm for real. I am not joking. I'm getting tired of racism. What are your views of white people? The core lesson hidden in all of this is something may feel intensely real, but the soul's growth comes from asking, does this connection expand on my life openly? Or is it only in secrecy? So again, the person not trying to hide a connection between you is it's not secret, it's sacred. That's the thing. And so again, it is a couple of different things happening here. You understanding that it is time to level up in situations, new levels, new devils, something that you never dealt with before, you could potentially be about to deal with. So y'all have to realize that a person would have to also give you grace, because now you're about to enter into a level of life that, or a situation in life that you've never been in. So what if this person has already been here? Mind you, for some reason, a person could be scared of you. Like, will they like it here? So it's grace having to be given on both sides, because if this is a world or a situation that you've never been involved in, this level of commitment, this type of commitment, or, whatever the situation could be, and now this person is your guide into, you may feel a little shy about certain things because I don't know how to move here. But you're to trust this person. This is the person. This is the situation. This person is your guide here. But also you are this person's guide based off of, whatever, spiritually it could be. Jesus doesn't care about color or race, so I don't care about color or race. Why should anyone follow Jesus? Y'all having your own conversation. Anyway, it's okay. That's what I want to say. It is okay to question whatever the next move is, right? And I don't mean question it just by like it's okay to question whatever the next move is based off of the person, because, or the people, whoever's involved, because you can trust whatever the situation is. That's one of the things that you should know. There is no dumb questions. That's another thing. Happy New Year. Thank you for being here. There is no dumb questions here. And on top of that, it is a change. That's what it seems like. There is a change that's also happening here. And like I was explaining from the beginning, y'all have to know like how you have grown is what I want to say. How you have grown in, relationships and situations and circumstances, because we went back to the beginning where it is the yin and yang, the wholeness in you and the wholeness of yourself. Excuse me. Although we be talking about a whole lot of, different aspects all around here of relationships, I don't even feel like it's something that is going to be like a low level energy at all, period. It's just that, you know, sometimes depending upon where you are in a situation, and it ain't about, you know, being better or bigger or any of that. It is, everybody deals with different stuff however they deal with it. Cornelius, how you doing? That's Cornelius and John. I think they was having a whole different conversation than we was talking about. But depending upon where you at in your level of healing for relationships, some people could just be into some toxic stuff and just call it a day. But again, I feel like it's an elevation going on. And then people started using the word toxic for just everything, right? Because I was laughing that on one of the things, it's the dude Finesse 2 Times. I said it earlier today. I had commented on a video, right? Because he gets on my nerves. Only because he always yelling about something. You turn the screen and he's yelling about something. Every time I see him, he's yelling about something, right? And I'm like, why are you always yelling about something? But he funny, right? So that's the other thing. So anyway, I made a comment on one of his things, and I said, because people keep commenting on it, it's like so many comments on this thing, and the people are like, I said, he gets on my nerves, but he's correct. And what he said was, you might as well set yourself down, because if I commit to you, if we was talking about it last night and now we committed, you might as well go ahead and find you a series or something, because don't be talking about you about to go to the club with da 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 da, right? And so today somebody made a comment and they said, on my comment, they said, he's not right. That's some toxic stuff. First and foremost, none of y'all was using that word before all of a sudden it was, you know, popular to be used, right? Secondly, depending upon how a person, if we discussing it, and like, who the hell wants their person, significant other, to be in the club every day and every night? Like, that don't make no sense. And for people to be rooting that on, that don't make no sense. But, you know, people can do what they want. If that's what you want to do, that means also you still looking and you still searching for stuff. It could just be, you know, me going to hang out and have fun. But is it, like, we have to actually start being smarter and looking at the underlying thing as to why a person does this, that, or the third. You started off, you could be going to hang out with your friends, but does it have to be, you know, at the nightclub or this, that, and the third? It could be brunch, it could be, you know, whatever. Either way, I don't feel like he was wrong. I feel like he was right. Me and you made a commitment to each other, and some stuff is going to change. Your friends have to understand that some things are going to change. We are going to discuss it on how it's going to change. Now, trying to force somebody to do something, we not condoning that. But the fact of the matter is you never been in this relationship before. That's change. What if your friends have never been in a healthy relationship before? What if you've never been in a healthy relationship before? Some stuff gonna change. A lady was over here the other day, and I ain't saying nothing about nothing. I told her she has to, you know, figure out what she needs to do. She said she was 32, and she said her boyfriend don't allow her to do this, that, and the third. Allow? You 32. And so, and I told her, I'm not saying nothing, but there's certain things that a person has to realize, like, yeah, my man ain't going to allow me to do this, right? But also, I'm not going to want to do that. Because there's stuff that just should happen. And I don't know if I'm saying it right. But there's things that should just happen naturally because I like you, because I love you, because I respect you. I don't want to put myself in certain situations that is going to create issues for my significant other. Like, I think that's how that goes. I mean, y'all, to each his own, and you can say what you want, but I think it's weird when people don't realize, like, there's now not one of us, there's two of us. It is an elevation when I've exhausted every possible angle to find a solution. I may have been seriously misunderstood, but at least I discovered the truth. I mean, I think so, too, Miss Kelly. There is an elevation. You just start to think better. And so, like, married women, like they say, married women should have married friends. That is actually true, only because single people be wanting to do stuff that married people should not be doing. And so maybe you might have single friends, and maybe, your single friend may be responsible. And so maybe your single friend might not ask you to do stuff that, single people would be doing. We would hope that would be the case. But it's like the same thing about dudes. Married dudes should hang out with married dudes because married dudes, should be doing married dude stuff, but maybe it shouldn't matter whether or not they single or not if they are respectful. So that is a thing. So you may have a single respectful friend that says, oh, I'm not gonna bring my homeboy in this because, you know what I'm saying? But guess what? It's some married niggas out here doing worse shit than single men doing. Same with married women. Some people just don't respect, the sanctity. Thank you for being here, Diane. Some people just don't respect the sanctity of marriage at all, period. Like, some people, they just use it was an excuse to keep somebody. And if you in one of those, you should automatically know that as well, because, like, it's a real thing. And that's like knowing thy partner or knowing thyself, for real, because at the end of the day, all of these things, I don't think nothing is new. Like, people be knowing what they be getting themselves into. And so that's what I'm saying. She says she's a former cop. Why former? Why you quit? You ain't like them? So that's the thing that I don't understand. Tries new outfit. Yo, I'm cracking up. He said tries new outfit to rob the bank. Okay. Well, super chats and super stickers are welcome, please and thank you. I am cracking up. Anyway, so that's the energy that I woke up with, and I'm going to say I'm going to have a beautiful day because, God is good, everything's great, and I'm already up and dressed, and we just going to figure out what the next phase is. I got to do a video. Let me see if this video popped up, because yesterday the videos was late. Everything was running behind. So I don't know what that was about. Let me see. Did it go up yet? It should have went up 8:15 yesterday, so I gotta do another video. It's gonna be a short video that go up at 8:15 because although I am on the live, I think I'm gonna be on the live anyway. Let me see. Did it go up? No, it was a video yesterday. It's 4:25 here. It's same. I'm in the same. Why my phone look like it got a bid on it? It said 4:26, but I swear it looked like it's a bid. Like it said, go back to bed. I'm woke. Anyway, y'all, so that's the message. Hopefully it helped. We here, and let me see what else I got for y'all. So, in case y'all don't know, I did Earth School, a Kindle book. Any of y'all got Kindle? Mind you, it's nothing real major. Any of y'all use Kindle? Dawn, thank you. If any of y'all use Kindle in the chat. I don't use Kindle. But I have a couple of things that are there. So it is Earth School, Lessons in Everyday Life, Stories and Thoughts from Life's Classroom. Life is full of small moments we barely notice. The pause at the stoplight when you see the license plate in front of you that reads 1111 Moon. Sunlight spills in across the kitchen, and across the kitchen table. I don't know why my whole screen just almost blacked out, like there was a glitch. Sunlight spills across the kitchen table and forming a rainbow on the wall. A brief conversation that sticks with you because it gave you the chills all over your body. Earth School Lessons is about everyday life. It is a collection of reflections and stories about little moments and gentle lessons that they hold. This book is about noticing life as it really is. Through everyday experiences, simple observations, it invites you to slow down, pay attention, and see the meaning hidden in ordinary events, ordinary days. Each story is a quiet reminder that life itself is a classroom and the lessons are all around us, waiting to be felt, noticed, and reflected upon. Whether you're looking for confirmations and signs around you, a moment of clarity, or a simple history that makes you feel seen, this book is for you. Open a page, take a breath, and discover the gentle wisdom waiting on your own everyday moments. Shining bright your light. Thank you. So that's what Earth School is. It's named Earth School, Lessons in Everyday Life, but I wanted to make it a series. So the first one, because you can read it on Kindle. Eventually it'll be a paperback, but I gotta do 70 something pages, although it'll be more than that. So it's 4 chapters. It's mostly like things that a lot of y'all probably already know, because that rainbow event was something that happened while I was on live, and I ended up taking pictures and sharing it. The drive-in moment, it's like things that noticing, like simple signs and synchronicities around us, things that are, you know, trying to give us messages and stuff like that. So if y'all happen to read it, let me know. Hopefully it got formatted properly for Kindle. But mind you, I think I have like 3 books on Kindle right now. So because I don't teach tarot as a Kindle, it has a Kindle too. Actually, I think I just lowered that on there. But I gotta figure out, I don't know, I might have to end up getting Kindle too, so then that way I can see how it is. But it's only 12 pages. It's like I said, 4 chapters, so it's 4 stories, I think. Not really anything, you know, crazier. I feel like it's a light, good read. Like I said, so if you happen to get it or you happen to read it, let me know. Leave me a good review or something, please, and thank you. And I'm working on chapter 5 right now, which is hopefully, well, yeah, chapter 5. I think I was on chapter 5 because I did the first 4 and I did the last one, so I think I'm done with that one. But anyway, I think the next one is going to be, I'm going to keep doing them like kind of small, so then it's like something quick that you can read, but also it is something that should spark things around you to let you help you, because you know in the coaching, it is for you to be able to notice things a little more easier. So even when it don't matter, or I don't want to say it don't matter. It's like the moments that we don't think that there's something happening. It is hopefully it opens your mind or it enlightens you to say that, oh, this was something that the universe was talking to me about, and you know, you take a moment to enjoy it, pause, be present in a situation, and kind of like open your life up a little bit more. So hopefully I do that, and that's what I would like to do. Okay, so that was the aim, that was the goal, and that's why it's being done like that. So I gotta figure out, because this is the first time I ever done a series this way, and so you know, I'm trying to figure it out, and yeah, I hope y'all like it. So there's that, and maybe that might be a little bit more reason why I'm a little, you know, up and antsy too, because I've been trying to do more stuff, and I might actually do like a reading of the pages or whatever, because I can possibly do like the chapter in a reel. So we'll see, and maybe that might be a thing. But then I want to also get into like the reading of the books. I don't know if I am, but I would like to, because I like Audible. So Audible's where I, you know, listen to a lot of books, because I could do stuff while I'm listening. So if there's books and stuff, or there's something that y'all want to get involved in, that's a good way to, you know, kind of check some books off your list. I mean, Amazon, I mean, not Amazon, YouTube be having it too. Like, you can listen to books and stuff like that. And so, because I like listening, because I'll be doing other stuff in the process. So I'm one of them types of people. That may be good, may be bad, but I'll be multitasking. So I'll be listening while stuff be happening. But anyway, y'all, I love y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you like to help my channel, all the links are in the bio. And I don't teach tarot. Don't forget, link in the bio. So if you don't have that, please go check it out. And all you have to do is type my name in, and everything will pop up. So there's that, and I will see y'all back here again at 8:15. Aaron, I love you more. I was glad to see you. Well, to hear from you. So I will be talking to y'all later, and we'll see if I can go back to sleep if I can. But probably not. I'll be maybe dancing on TikTok.